Alphas tend to be more extroverted, traditional, and aggressive, while Sigmas usually keep to themselves, think outside of the box, and have a calm disposition. Both Alphas and Sigmas are great leaders, courageous, and extremely motivated to achieve their goals. But Sigmas do anything to achieve them.
An alpha male is a term commonly used to describe a man who exhibits dominant, confident, and assertive traits, often seen as a leader or someone who naturally commands respect in social settings. The term originated from studies of animal behavior, especially wolves, where the alpha is the leader of the pack. Over time, it's been applied to human behavior, though sometimes in oversimplified or even misleading ways. Traits typically associated with an alpha male: 1. Confidence, not arrogance, but self-assurance in abilities and decisions. 2. Leadership tends to take charge and lead others. 3. Decisiveness makes clear, firm choices without hesitation. 4. Charisma, socially magnetic, people are drawn to them. 5. Physical presence, often strong or fit, but it's more about posture and energy than looks alone. 6. Emotional control, doesn't overreact or let emotions dominate actions. 7. Goal-oriented, driven, and ambitious. 8. Protective, looks out for those they care about. Misconceptions: being loud or aggressive alpha. Real alpha males don't need to dominate others through force or bragging. Alpha doesn't mean being a jerk. True confidence includes humility and emotional intelligence. Not all leaders are alpha. Leadership can come from empathy, quiet strength, or supportiveness, traits often associated with a Sigma or Beta type. In society, in pop culture, alpha males are often portrayed in characters like James Bond, Tony Stark, or Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, men who are confident, capable, and often take the lead. But the real-world version is more nuanced. A healthy alpha is someone who uplifts others, not just dominates them. Sigma male is often described as a man who is just as confident, capable, and strong as an alpha male, but chooses to live outside the traditional social hierarchy. He doesn't let others like the alpha, nor does he follow like a beta. He does his own thing by his own rules. Core traits of a Sigma male: 1. Loner by choice, enjoys solitude, doesn't depend on a social circle for validation. 2. Independent thinker, makes decisions based on personal values, not social trends. 3. Emotionally intelligent, understands his own emotions and others, but doesn't get controlled by them. 4. Quiet confidence, doesn't boast or seek the spotlight, but is deeply self-assured. 5. Mysterious, often private, doesn't share everything. This adds to his intrigue. 6. Highly self-reliant, doesn't rely on others for success or happiness. 7. Flexible, social role, can lead like an alpha when needed, but prefers not to be tied down to any one group. 8. Respects freedom, his and others, values autonomy, and doesn't control others. Examples in pop culture: John Wick, silent, deadly, lives by his own rules. Batman Bruce Wayne operates alone, doesn't crave fame, yet incredibly powerful. Keanu Reeves in real life, successful, quiet, humble, doesn't chase Hollywood attention. Final thought: a Sigma male isn't antisocial, he's selectively social. He doesn't reject people, he just doesn't need them to define who he is. His power comes from self-mastery, not dominance over others. Neither alpha nor Sigma is better, they're just different styles of masculinity and leadership. It really depends on the situation, personality, and what you value in life. When alpha is better in competitive environments, sports, business, military, when immediate leadership is needed, and team-based settings where social dominance is rewarded. When Sigma is better in creative, tech, or solo-driven careers, freelance, entrepreneurship. When freedom, flexibility, and privacy matter most in relationships, where mystery and independence are attractive. Final truth: alphas win the crowd, Sigmas win themselves. Some men have a mix of both: strong leadership, alpha when needed, and deep independence, Sigma when it counts.